Welcome to day 11. How are you doing with profound deconditioning inquiry question 4? Good? Well done then. What about the sub-questions? This is a little confusing, isn't it? Well, let's do a case study on question 4 and the sub-questions then. Janet and Lisa were roommates and best friends. Lisa was on the phone with her mom and then suddenly burst into the room and started yelling at Janet. She insulted her for no apparent reason. Lisa dug out many forgotten stories and called Janet selfish and inconsiderate. Janet was late for flight and had to leave shortly after. She was hurt and confused. All the way to the airport, she was thinking about Lisa's outburst. While Janet was away, Lisa had moved out. The scenes of the outburst kept flashing constantly during her trip to Europe. The good times they had together, the love they had for each other, and the way they broke for no reason. Janet was having these involuntary dreams all the time. To let go of these dreams and attain peace, Janet needs to understand the dreams by doing the deconditioning inquiries. For the purpose of this exercise, let's assume Janet had completed the profound inquiry questions 1, 2, and 3. Now she is moving on to question 4. The fourth profound question, what are the general conditionings hidden in the dream? Answer, friends should respect each other. Friends should not insult each other, especially for no reason whatsoever. Good friendship lasts forever. Good friendship should not have an abrupt and bad end. If a friend makes a mistake, she should apologize. Friends should be sensitive towards each other's feelings. Friendship gives happiness. Now, moving on the sub-questions. Question, is it reality? Answer, no. Question, what is the reality? Answer, friends are ordinary human beings who have mood swings and do not insult their friends. Good friendship does not break. Friends are not perfect and can be insensitive to your feelings. Friendship, like all relationships, sometimes cause pain too. Question, how do I feel when I'm attached to this wrong notion? Answer, sad, sometimes angry. I cannot enjoy my Europe trip. I cannot enjoy the moment. Question, how do I feel if I detach from this wrong notion? Answer, I feel like a big load has been lifted off my head. I feel light. I can now understand Lisa. I am in the moment now and wondering how a wrong notion can cause so many problems in one's mind. I feel the flow of acceptance in my heart. It is soothing. I feel free now. I understand that my happiness comes only from me. Question, what is preventing me from giving up this painful story? Answer, only I can stop me. I will not let that happen. I want to accept. I don't want to resist the reality anymore and suffer. Just see how damaging our stories can be and how liberating it is giving them up. What is holding us back in our own mind? We need to detach from it in order to experience freedom. This case study is a true deconditioning exercise done by a participant whose name has been changed for privacy reasons. Your conditionings may be different, so will your answers. Okay, now let's do the concentration exercise for the next 5 minutes. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Take a deep breath in, saying, in your mind, this moment, and on breathing out, slowly saying, blissful moment. This moment, blissful moment. Continue doing this for the next 5 minutes. While doing this, a thought may disturb you. Use the profound deconditioning inquiry question 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you are out of it, continue with the concentration exercise. Later today, join Guru. He's got an interesting story to share. Have a wonderful day. Continue being aware of your thoughting and be diligent in doing your deconditioning inquiries. Namaste.